good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Welcome back for race number 5 over 1,750 meters. They'll jump on the back stretch with about 800 meters of straight strip in front of them. So the draw's not too much of a concern. Before we go on to our selections, number 11, KwaZulu-Natal. Kabela Diaba is the apprentice who'll take the 4 kilograms off. Let's go and listen to an interview.
KwaZulu-Natal also gave me a good working year at home. I think it will run.
Well, there we go. Sweet and sharp, number 11, KwaZulu-Natal. And just let's have a look at the price here. Decent price about this individual, KwaZulu-Natal. Let's just have a look what price we can get here. 16 to 1. This is my lurker in the race, number 11, KwaZulu-Natal. She's a 6-time winner. She's taken on some decent opposition in the past. Just the draw to negate, but is on the backstretch.
Yeah, it looks like the right type of field for her to be competitive. I like a horse here, Sheldon. I was chatting to you off air. I really like a horse here, and I'm going to make my play in the race. It's either this horse or as wide as possible. I'm going to go all in. It looks like a card where I said suits my eye. This horse, Diana the Huntress, Alison Wright and Muzi Yeni. Well, we've seen Muzi got the job for Alison. He got first pick there, and they've already, building a good relationship together. This horse, if guys can remember, when he made his debut, or when she made a debut, let's get that right. Let's get the sex right. When she made a debut, she was all at sea, and then she started to grab your attention. And next time out, unbelievably after that debut, went off at 5 to 2. I couldn't believe it. I can still remember that day clearly. And she won like she was a good thing. After everything went wrong at her third start, it's clear to see that, she was cut into, she was lame, and obviously something went wrong because she moved up to a point from that poor draw and she just faded to a pulp. Now that comeback run, after knowing how good she won a maiden, I kept a very close eye on her. And it was a similar type of effort when she was first introduced to racing. She was just left alone by Muzi Yeni, obviously in need of the run. But she would have given Muzi a really good feel over the final, let's call it 200 meters or so. If that run is brought her on, and I'm sure it has, I think whatever beats her wins. Wherever she's positioned by Muzi, with 57.5 on her back. She's taking on some nice horses here, some tried and tested horses. She's still a 1-time winner. There are horses in the race. Number 2 is a 2-time winner. We go to number 7, who's a 4-time winner, and even a horse like Reckless Love. Escapologist is a 3-time winner, but Reckless Love is now going for 4 in a row. So I got a lot of respect for the field. I must say that that. If it's not Diana the Huntress, I think any type of result is expected here, but I'm going to go big on this horse on the day. I think at around 13 to 2 at the time of recording looks decent value.
Well, there you've heard it from D's. Number 4, Diana the Huntress from the Alison Wright camp. That is his strong selection. I like a little bit of number 11, KwaZulu-Natal, so maybe take some swingers and exactors. Then number 2, Blazing Kiss. Well, she doesn't want to know Reckless Love's name again.
Yeah, this horse, Reckless Love, keeps surprising. I mentioned that she's going for 4 in a row. Have a look at her rating. From a 60, she's now up to a 75. Can she keep winning? Well, the way Wendy Whitehead's got her going, it wouldn't be a shock to see her win 4 in a row. Yeah, keep looking at the race, and you mentioned Blazing Kiss, you mentioned Reckless Love. You can even throw in Paul Lafferty's horse, Lady Canton. That last start was a good run. She was just ridden patiently, 54.5, Richard Fourie up. There are horses in the race. There are horses in the race. There's opposition in the race. That I'm not taking for granted, but I've made my player. I like the look of the card. I think we're going to play it short in a few of the races with the exotics. And this race at 13 to 2, if you're not in the camp of number 3, Diana the Huntress, then I'm suggesting to play it wide.
Well, there you heard from D's number 3, Diana the Huntress, at around 13-2. That could be the play in race number 5.
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.